Well, first, thanks for letting me join you guys this morning. I really appreciate the opportunity and to visit with y'all. Um, just real quick, some of y'all may have heard or been familiar or heard about this Farmgate project. Just kind of a quick overview. Aaron, myself, and Andrew, uh, we've got some money from USDA last year to develop a farm financial database for the state of Tennessee. And the idea behind this program is that this database could be used to help producers make financial management decisions for their farms. So the idea is that a producer would sit down with a managed specialist or a farm management specialist, and they would do kind of that one-on-one financial analysis with that producer. And then if that producer was willing or was volunteered, they could enter that data very confidentially and anonymously into a secure database that they could then see, okay, well, how does my farm compare to my peers? And that's essentially what the benchmarking reports are that could be generated from this database. So the purpose is really to help producers see, okay, what are the areas of my operation that I may need to focus a little more management on? Where are the things that I'm doing really, really well? So what the benchmarking report can help you see, okay, am I doing better than most of my peers in one category, or am I not doing as well as my peers in another category? And this could be production numbers, it could be financial numbers. So for example, you may look at, well, my my average daily gain for my cattle is I'm below average for my peers. Maybe there's a cost of production. Maybe you have a lower cost of production than your peers. Just helps you kind of get a gauge of where your farm is financially relative to your peers, and helps you figure out where you can focus some additional management too. So this program, it is 100% confidential and anonymous. We're partnering with the University of Minnesota's Center of Farm Financial Management. This center's been around since the 80s, and they have a database currently called FinBin that they've been developing for nearly 30 years now. And this database includes a lot of the states, kind of from the Dakotas over into Ohio, some of these northern states. And what we're trying to do is we've partnered with them because they want a Southeast presence. And they recognize that Tennessee is different, and we can't really take the Ohio numbers and compare those to Tennessee farms, because it's just we're different than them. We're a different animal. So they partnered with us because they want to expand their presence into the Southeast. So we're following them, their protocols and how they've done things for nearly 30 years to ensure that it is, like I said, confidential, anonymous. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel, but we're just trying to join in with them and what they've been doing successfully for a long time. So the general idea, like I said, is producer would sit down with a managed specialist, and they could do that one-on-one financial analysis. And if that occurs alone, we consider this a great success. If we can encourage one producer to sit down with a managed specialist to do a full financial analysis, we consider that a really big success. But if they're willing and they want to enter that data into the database, we would love for that to occur. But that is voluntary. It is up to them. But we think that could provide them some additional benefits in managing. So Andrew's got a website pulled up. We've got all the information available about the program. And you know, we got questions up there. So what is it? What's the goal? How do you participate? And this website is available, open for producers or for you or for anyone that might be interested in knowing about this program or participating. We've got some input sheets. So, okay, if a producer wants to sit down and do a financial analysis, what kind of information would they need to bring? We've got some pretty detailed forms that kind of give a rough idea on what to have, but also we have in there information about, well, if you can contact your bank. Your bank likely will have some of this information, or other places will likely have this information. So it's not like you have to really go dig through a box of receipts necessarily. Hopefully there's information there available from your bank and other financial service providers. So, but that's kind of a general overview of the program, and the website. I just kind of want to make you guys aware of this website. If there are any producers that are interested in participating, we would, I know Andrew or Aaron or myself or any of the managed specialists would love to visit with them. We would love to connect guys like Les with producers. What just happened there? Spur that along. I would add that right now is a busy. I know right now is a busy production time, and the financial management component of the farm isn't necessarily top priority. But maybe we can kind of start the conversation with producers as they're buying inputs and thinking about marketing throughout the summer. You know, how do we? It's hard to manage without measuring something, and so how do we measure how we're doing financially, so we know how to manage in this upcoming year? And maybe now's the time to kind of start that conversation, knowing that I doubt very many producers have time to sit down right now and actually go through a full financial analysis.